My name is Steven Martinez. I play double bass for the Long Bay Symphony and also the Long Bay Symphony Jazz Ensemble. So I've been with the Symphony since 2006, so a good 12 years, but I was off in the Army for 4 years. I came back about 3 years ago and been playing ever since. Well, I'm actually a Myrtle Beach resident. I grew up here behind the Tanger Outlets and went to Carolina Forest throughout all the ranks. I also did my undergrad at Coastal Carolina University, studied with Mark Chesano, Steve Bailey, and also Dr. Powell. Went off to Memphis University, pursued my master's degree in performance with John Chiego, and eventually made it down to Florida, where I joined the U.S. Army as Army's bandsman. Was stationed in Fort Bragg, North Carolina for a good 4 years, got out, and now teaching at Coastal Carolina University with the double bass and electric bass. As a double bass player on an orchestra, I find large orchestral works such as Beethoven's symphonies I always favored, especially the 5th, the 3rd, and the 9th, 7th. I mean, all of them are pretty awesome. But the one that really struck me out was Mahler's 2nd Symphony with the extension of the C and also a low range and heavy low string sectional premiere. It's a really fun symphony for me to play. So fun facts with the double bass. Some folks always think about the double bass only being an orchestral instrument, but we see it in all sorts of different ensembles, and I really enjoy that because I get to participate in so many different groups from Florida up to Virginia. One cool thing about this instrument, as you can see, there's not just here, which also are half steps for the extension of this E string. So we actually can extend all the way to a C. We have an E, and then an E flat, and you keep opening it up to a low D, eventually a D flat, and then of course our lovely C. So really, really awesome instrument. Also a really fun addition to any bass player who's fortunate enough to get to an extension. I am very fortunate to now, since it's one of my newer additions to the bass, so I'm really happy about it.